the real fundamental value in the US dollar at this point really is about psychology. It's about a joint confidence in the ability of the US government to maintain its ability to pay its bills. And when the government is deficit spending at record levels, it raises eyebrows. They're hosting auctions, and I know we talked about this a month or two ago when there were a couple auctions that crossed the $60 billion mark. They're going to have an auction this morning. It's going to be 70 billion worth of 5-year notes. And what really is troubling, and I think this is really worth thinking about, the problem is when the government is financing debt in short-term moments, they're not stretching this out for 30 years like a mortgage and saying, okay, we've got decades to pay this off and we can incrementally do that. They are financing the government more and more on the short-term basis of the yield curve. So the tremendous amount of debt load that the U.S. government is pumping out there in the form of these bonds has to be paid to the bondholder when those bonds mature. And when you're financing stuff on 2-year bases or 5-year bases, that is going to go by in a heartbeat. And every time they sell more and more of these bonds, what the public ought to understand is that that's going to translate into the need to print all that in terms of new capital to pay that bondholder when the bond comes due.